too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Yo, this is the 2KMC, and this is also your chance to learn about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. This weekend, check out Big Top Challenge. The fun is larger than life, and so are the heads. On Wednesday, get recreational and head to the rec, because all day long, you can earn double rep. Next weekend, if your My Player is a
The story continues. This chapter from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Rockets taking on the Raptors. For Houston, they are on the road and looking to make a statement win against a top opponent. A win here could turn their season around, and it all happens next. Raptors, Rockets. Our tip-off just moments away. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And suddenly, his feel for the three-point shot has left it. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range, not close to what it was earlier. But he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Oladipo is out there with Wall. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Tate in at the 4 spot. And for the Raptors, Norman Powell is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle. Lowry against Wall.
A specialty of Lowry's. Give him any type of airspace, and he's going to fire away from there.
Oladipo with the ball. And Tucker has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Houston now. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
Well, the rebounding numbers weren't even close. I mean, if that was a boxing match on the glass, they would have stopped that fight a long time ago. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Pass to House. Oladipo outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence. A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
A nice shot by Wall.
Wall can't be stopped. He's remarkable at maintaining control through shots like this.
For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Heat in Miami. Lowry for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
It's stolen by Lowry. Oladipo with the block.
I mean, you're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Always an explosive leaper. Oladipo's teammates can count on him to finish those alley-oops.
Lowry's shot is good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Passes it to House. Tipped away. Powell with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Poke loose. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out of the way! I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And so it's Houston with it after the Raptors pick up 2. Outside, House. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Anunoby.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting, has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
He hits both from the stripe. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Wall passes to Oladipo. Outside, Wall. Back to Oladipo. Shot to stop the run. Here's Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Tucker's very good at using his body and drawing contact. I mean, he's got the physical tools, and he's not afraid to use them.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
And he makes the first.
Top of the line, competitive spirit for P.J. Tucker. Doesn't mind doing the dirty work.
Yeah, he's just ecstatic to contribute to a winning team. After bouncing around all those years in Europe and then those losing years in Phoenix, he's found a home in Houston.
Both free throws good from Tucker.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Here's Van Vliet, and the layup's good off the glass.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. Stolen by Van Vliet. Lays it in off the breakaway. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here is Wall. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's House. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
Toronto leading by 15. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Van Vliet's got 6.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Here's Siakam. That one falls.
Yeah, what a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
On defense, the Raptors. They have a 19-point lead.
And that has been a huge problem for them here early in this game.
And another basket for Toronto.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Outside, House. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. House has got his second basket of the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The drive by Lowry. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Now, here's Oladipo. 17 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. The shot by House is no good. Raptors leading by 20. Here's Powell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Wall passes to Tate, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
The drive by Lowry. And there it is for him. Lowry's got 15.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Oladipo outside. Back to Wall. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Look, the handles of Wall combined with the speed is incredible. He's easily slicing and dicing the deep.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Rockets trail by 18. Here's House. And the pass to Tate. Houston moving it around. Tucker, the pass to Tate. Just 5 on the clock. Wall, no luck. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely, and that one drops for him.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. Fifth, the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Over in the corner, Kurucs. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 5 assists in the game. Raptors leading by 18. Here's Davis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Wall attacking, and it's in there. Wall's got his 3rd basket of the night. Wall's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's Bembry. That one misses. The Rockets go the other way with it. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
What I do know is that we're looking at a possible finals matchup. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Now Gordon. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Patton. They get a hand on it. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in from Kurucs. Kurucs has got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Bembry. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Rockets. It's an 18-point game. But they'll get another chance. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for the Rockets. Thomas inside, guarded by McLemore. Thomas, that's good.
Look at the playmaking ability of Johnson. Just such a gifted passer.
Rockets trail by 18. Outside Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Over to the wing. McLemore inside the line. Toronto grabs the miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And for Houston, they're shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field.
A moment here to see the numbers for Eric Gordon. Averaging about 18 points per, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
That free throw good for McLemore.
The former Jayhawk McLemore, a gifted scorer who can really light it up in a hurry.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And McLemore drops them both. Raptors leading by 16. Ring shot on the way. Again, Toronto.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
And here are the Rockets. Inside, here's McLemore. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Davis missing. Rockets trail by 16. Gordon kicks to Jones. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Five on the clock. Here's Karuch. He can't hit that time. Excellent D from Thomas.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And he's able to get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon.
That's just a solid play by Johnson, sensing the physical defense and going right up into him with the shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Johnson, the former Arizona Wildcat, certainly has a bright future in this league. The combination of shooting, speed, and length he possesses is just exciting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for McLemore. And David Nwaba is subbed in for Eric Gordon. And he makes both free throws. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Nwaba. Here's Pat. He's guarded by Johnson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Jones for 3. That one doesn't go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Thomas. No good with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thomas with the steal, all alone, and then Thomas with the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Karuch. He's guarded by Davis. On the wing, Brown. The Rockets again can't hit. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Raptors running away with this one. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Raptors 5 right now. There's Boucher out there with Johnson. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Davis. And it's Baines in at the 5. And so it's Houston with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. Passes to Jones. Drills it from outside. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Rockets trail by 19. Brown with it. Now Thomas defending. The kick out to Brown. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and it's good off the back rim and in. Thomas got his third bucket of the night. Davis against Jones. The pass to Caruch. Over Boucher. It's hauled in by Thomas. Raptors leading by 18. Here's Davis. Here's Boucher. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Boucher's got his first points in this one. Poked loose. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Norman Powell's checked in for Stanley Johnson. Fred VanVleet comes in for Matt Thomas. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Davis. And a change for the Rockets. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Justin Patton. Here's Caruch. Missed inside. Powell down low. Brown's there. Powell, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And they pick up 2. And the Raptors lead by 21.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Now here's Brown. He has 6. Here's Jones. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lowry's shot is good.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Aaron Baines. And Anunoby subbed in for Chris Boucher. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Off target with his 3.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Good on the bucket.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Now here's Oladipo. He has 5. Brown wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors leading by 23. Here's Anunoby. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 13 points in the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Count that one from Nwaba.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend him.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Tucker, the pass to Oladipo. Good on the three-point shot. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Lowry's shot is good.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Houston. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Great look, but off the mark. Toronto's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Shots good by Siakam.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Greg, so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, playing in front of so many people has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Embry's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Houston, Gordon comes in for Brown. And John Wall subbed in for David Nwaba. Oladipo left side, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop him.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Oladipo. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
Cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because I think they're on to something if we could get that, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. The Raptors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the Rockets making a change here. Houses checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Houston's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Knocks it loose. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Well, for the past month, it's been quite a three-point shooting display for these small forwards. Just check out their percentages from long range. You take a look at Powell, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, hurt in a big way. The damage they can do from three-point range is immense. I mean, there's some cold-blooded killers from long range.
He kicks it to Wall. The three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Wasted no time on that one. Bembry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Offensive rebound, Tucker. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Tucker's got 7.
Oh, man, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
Bembry shot good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Wall. 6 points. Oh, wow.
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Bembry. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 14 points for him.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And so here is Houston. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Gordon deciding where to go with it. Wall against Anunoby. Wall, no luck.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Bembry. It's rebounded by Houston.
Oh, the setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's McLemore. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A good guard like Gordon makes his team the priority. Jumper isn't fancy, but his points.
Snatched up. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Wall passes to Tucker. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you.
Oh, you got to get out on him. Tucker's reliability off the catch is of major value to this offense.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Good on the shot. Tucker's got 13.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
got that one up quick. Bembry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Wall, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Wall is so smooth off the dribble. I mean, he's showing how effortless his speed and then finishing with the jumper once again.
Here's Bembry, 17 points in the game. That one good for 2. .130 left now here in the second. And here's Gordon. Pass to House. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer.
Timeout.
House has got his third basket of the night.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots him.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So for the Rockets, Justin Patton comes in for P.J. Tucker, and Caruch is subbed in for Danuel House. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And Davis can't get it to go. The Rocket shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Outside Thomas. And too long on the shot.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those. Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
Fires from the wing. Goes back up, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you got to like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
The Raptors shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Boucher. The Rockets shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. And here we go. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic shot.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Gordon. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the shot goes in from Caruch.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's Baines. Another shot, and that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to McLemore. The 3.
What hustle from Johnson on defense. He does his best to make life difficult for whoever he is assigned to.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 23 points and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got P.J. Tucker. Victor Oladipo is out there with Wall, and it's Tate in at the 4 slot.
Look, Wall is a blur. His speed is just incredible. He gets to the cup in the blink of an eye.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Well, that's a look they always want him to take, because if he's got the space, he's got the green light.
Here's Wall. Knocked away. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Drops in the breakaway layup. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you love this tenacity from Lowry. Sometimes he's capable of doing it all by himself.
Wall dishes to Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers?
Shooting too.
McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, one thing you hear about Tucker from former coaches and teammates is what a natural leader he is. He has that presence and confidence in the locker room and on the court.
Both free throws good from Tucker. The Raptors shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Rock solid start for them. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
And for Houston, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Now, here's Oladipo. Pass to House. Houston moving it around. Wall taking his time here. Shot clock at 5. Oladipo against Van Vliet. Rebound by the Raptors. And here again, the Raptors in transition. Up the court they go. And the shot goes down. Van Vliet's got 17 now.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's Oladipo. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
Lowry inside the line. Wall with some nice defense.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Chalk up 2 there. 17 points in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Toronto, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Here's Lowry, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lowry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Wall, good.
Well, that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Took him no time at all on that one.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
There's the pass to Tucker. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that's one thing Tucker doesn't lack, confidence. When he's got it going on, he stays after.
And it's good, 2 points.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Now here's Wall. 15 points in the game. House kicks it to Tucker. Six to shoot. Releases. The shot by House is no good. The Raptors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Powell. Lays it up and banks it in. Powell's got 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now here's Wall. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Siakam. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
But this game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bucket is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys. And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Lowry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Oladipo. 17 points in the game. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Fred Van Vliet.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
And the Raptors call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
I want 200 checkers, so if they want to slow our records, he just want to feck us. Take my boys to Mecca, on my blessing, with my dogs. You can do it. They try to give me, I bet I get their heaven. I stay away from, I'm such a gifted. I'm seated on the floor, she can see the loafers. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders.
We do this for the city, you. What? The whole city.
Some changes for Toronto. Aaron Baines comes in for OG Anunoby, and it's Bembry in for Norman Powell. Brown is checked in for the Rockets. Jones comes in for John Wall.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable, and his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Oladipo hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-6 run. They get it back, and the dunk by Bain.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Tries again, and Oladipo with the lay-in. Good. Oladipo's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
Lowry's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oladipo taking his time here. Stolen by Van Vliet. Over Oladipo. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Brown with it. He's got 6. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 6.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now Brown, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Oladipo.
Oh, you see that?
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Here's Lowry. No good on that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Patton, he's checked in for the Rockets. David Mwaba comes in for Oladipo. And the Raptors call time here.
I ain't playing in the whole other league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy, then I get a rollie, then I meet him, and then I get it, and then I take it. Feel like Carson Wentz, I got the wisdom and sit the bench, I got a funny feeling as you fold. Boy, still the coach. This the moment I come for you. Yeah, wait for Lowry, no monkey business, can't 18 numbers, no. Shout out to Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Dallas, all of us living us. I said I let me go to Lagos. How you like a play, tough? Really hitting push the pace, girl. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop St. John. The double engineer's back, mom. See me sleeping with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they have. But who really believe them back? Double arm. Spin a minute, make it back. Whoa. Making up our arms. I don't even got back.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. To the middle. And the dunk by McLemore.
And the spectacular athleticism of McLemore, really coasting to the cup and finishing with some real style.
Here's Lowry. Second chance shot. And Baines with the layup. Baines has got his second bucket of the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Karuch. Let's go. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet banked in off the glass. Van Vliet's got 22.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And here's Gordon. Pass to Patton. And that one, good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And for Houston, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Gordon, and that one's drained from the low block. Gordon's got 6.
And this is why you have to involve Gordon, a pick-and-roll genius, a high percentage shooter in these sets.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Now the Rockets with it. Now here's Gordon. 6 points for him. Nwaba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Rockets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Thomas checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Toronto's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Davis and the Raptors tack on 2 more. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Thomas against Gordon. Kicks to McLemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Patton the pass to McLemore. Off target from 3-point range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Yep, it counts.
He can run hot or cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There's steam coming off of it.
And so here is Houston after the Raptors pick up 2. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, that shifty, unpredictable, herky-jerky nature of Gordon's game, it allows him to get to the line. The D never knows exactly how to guard him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
He's a top-tier shooter. Gordon, he's a former 6th Man of the Year winner who plays his role to perfection.
And he makes both free throws. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
The Raptors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
One shot.
And that one misses. Houston's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Nwaba kicks to Patton. Basket good. Patton's got his second bucket tonight.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Davis, that's for 2, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And for Houston, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. McLemore, and it's Houston with another.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
Here's Thomas. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thomas got 8 points. Thomas gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Here's Gordon. Hits the close-range jumper.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Toronto's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And Davis can't get it to go. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to McLemore. Here's Nwaba. Houston moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Patton. He's guarded by Johnson and taken away by Johnson. Here's Davis. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Now the pass to Patton. Right wing. Here's Karuch. Some solid defense from Johnson. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Raptor shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. They've got McCaw. Johnson is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Thomas, and it's Davis in at the 2-guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here is Wall. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Pulls from the top of the key. That one wide left. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Good on the 13-footer.
And at 6'7", Johnson has the height to bang down low. He's terrific at getting quality shots in the post.
Here's Karuch. No good with the triple.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And the basket is good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Karuch passes to McLemore. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Davis, that's for 2. The Raptors rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's Boucher. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Daniel House has checked in for Houston.
Daniel House.
Picked away. And here we go. Here's Nwaba. And laid in to finish the break. Nwaba's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Davis, that's for 2. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Nwaba. Pass to House. Tipped away. Stolen by Thomas. Now, here's Boucher. Defense is right there. He gets that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Pass to House. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's McCall. Goes up the baseline. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Wall. But they recover it.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now, here's Boucher. Can't cash in from the high post. To the inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Davis has got 6 in the quarter. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Wall. Outside, House. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Here's Boucher. Here's Johnson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's the fast break. Waba passes to Karuch. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Davis with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
And the Raptors call time here. Some changes here for the Raptors. Watanabe's checked in, and DeAndre Bembry's subbed in for Davis. The Raptors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's McCaw, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Karuch. Back to Jones. Makes it off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
The Raptors shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Here's Brown, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the two best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the two best teams play for it all.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
McCaw misses. The Rockets shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his second personal foul.
Toronto calls timeout.
Timeout.
Jones.
Start it.
Taking 2 shots. Toronto with the timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. And with the move league-wide for greater representation, some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough either. Put me on that list. Let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching ranks, fewer black head coaches this season. You know, teams need to hire the best candidate. No one's saying anything different than that. But the fact of the matter is, they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. Let some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
McCaw with the bucket. And it's Jones with the ball for Houston. Down low, Tate. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Toronto shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. McCaw misses. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's blocked. Thomas with the ball. It's stolen. Now Jones to the wing right side. Brown outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Boucher kept alive. There's Bembry and taken away by Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bembry. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Rockets shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Now here's Jones, guarded closely. Passes to Karuch. Plenty of space. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
McCaw with the bucket.
McCaw with the basket.
And here's Jones. And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
So it's the Rockets now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Jones, no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Watanabe. Caruch grabs the board. Caruch has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside, here's Tate, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Here's Watanabe. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And for Houston, they're shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Brown outside. Misses the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness, a determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
Now here's Jones from outside the arc, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Jones.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Here's Watanabe, and it's good off the glass.
It's all about the tail of the tape right there. I mean, his size advantage makes that jump shot easy pickings.
Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
Here's Jones. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen away. Here's Watanabe. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyle Lowry.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And so here's Toronto
Timeout.
after the Rockets pick up 3, and the Raptors call time here. They're up by 38. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
I don't know if they expected him to have this much of an impact, but the timing couldn't have been better. They had dropped 2 straight leading into this one and did not want to lose 3 in a row. "56 seconds left in the game. Here's Davis. Here's Watanabe, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Here's Karuch, and Davis sends it back. It's stolen by McLemore. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, congrats on the win. What did you guys want to accomplish and get this win?
Everybody played. We all played together. We stayed, aggressive and stayed the course of the game.
Thanks again, Kyle. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.